How is it going, guys? Mutamoya back again with another trick on how to get amazing images. So guys, in today's video I want to show you, it's like a follow-up from my previous video. The previous video I showed you another app which you can use to edit Canon photos, and that was specified for Canon. But let's say for example you're using Nikon or Sony and you want your images to look exactly the same way they were looking on camera, just to look the same as in Lightroom when you click the develop button. What you're going to do, you come here to edit and then select preferences, right? And because it's always set to default Adobe settings, you can come right here, select camera settings. This will make sure how the image looks. It looks exactly the same as how you shot it on camera, or how you showed your client. And make sure you override global settings to specific cameras. And because I'm using Canon R, you can see it's added here, and you can select the type of camera using if you have been loading different camera models in your camera model photos in your Lightroom, right? And then go ahead, you can also show serial numbers, but you don't have to do all that. Just go ahead and say okay, right? So when I select now, I select library, right? This is how the image looked on. And if you want this to work perfectly, you can always go ahead and restart your Lightroom. But for this one, I just want to show you how it works perfectly. So let's just come back here to edit preferences. And then after all that, let me just restart Lightroom. I have to wait for it for the setting to have the impact on my images, if you understand what I mean. But the goal is to understand where you go and what you have to click. Now we are back right here in Lightroom, and let me just check if my image now has gotten the same colors as they were in camera raw. Still not. So just come right here again, edit preferences, then select camera settings, then override global settings with specific cameras. You can see it's under presets. There's general presets, then select override, then say okay. It should work automatically. Okay, let's try this on another image, because this is actually not how the images were looking on camera, and I want them to look exactly how they were supposed to look on camera. And yes, this one has worked perfectly. This is how the images looked on camera, and I really like with that how they look. That's how the images looked on camera, and now this is okay to me with me to work with it. And let me see this, if this other image still hasn't. If I can, yes, when you just click reset, it comes back automatically. And yeah, with this I can correct this and get a really nice image, and you don't have to go all the evening skin tone and all that, because most of the time we struggle evening skin tone if we don't get the image how they really looked on camera. That's a trick. Of course, I got it from a comment on this video, because people have been asking how do I do for Nikon cameras and how do I do for Sony cameras, and also for the Canon cameras, if the other process was which was a long one. So hope you learned something, and thanks for the comment. At least I learned something. So I learned from someone, I teach you guys. So hope you learned a thing in this video, and see you in the next one as I give you more tricks. Thank you.